tummy.
Oh.
Just go under her tummy.
Yeah, just under her tummy.
She's all furry under her tummy.
Oh wow! Oh, this is incredible. I have the great pleasure today of learning a bit more about hedgehogs, a bit more about what they eat, and also ways that we can help them in the environment, whether it's in our gardens or if we see them on the road. And look at how adorable she is.
Hello everybody, I'm Sandy from Manx Hedgehog Conservation Society and I welcome you to the Hedgehog House. The hedgehogs that we have here, 7 of them right now, are here in what we call a transition period. They've come in either underweight or they've come in with something that isn't allowing them to just continue to be normally active in the wild. I would say to anybody that is wanting to encourage, attract a hedgehog into their garden, one, you would want to know that there's a natural food source. So I would be looking to find slugs, snails, worms. The hedgehog really should have a natural diet if you can give it that. So a hedgehog box placed under a dense area of growth, bush, hedge, they love pampas grass, hide it. If you go and place a hedgehog box in the middle of the garden, that's because you're not thinking like a hedgehog, you're thinking like a human. So you've got to get into the brain of a hedgehog. So hide it, disguise it. Great if you've got a top you can take off for observation, as long as you can get to where you've hidden it. And place some food in there. To support the hedgehog's feeding programme, you can give them mealworms. You can give them cat pellets. Nothing fish variety, it's quite toxic for them. And the old myth of bread and milk, they will eat it. My grandmother used to say that, but it's actually wrong. They're lactose intolerant. A long period of time of cow's milk will give them a really bad tummy, and bread is a carbohydrate and it will just blow them up eventually, and it just makes them feel ill. It's not good enough. There's no nutrition in it. So protein all the time. You will hear a hedgehog. I heard my hedgehogs last night and I actually ended up shutting my bedroom window because they were making that much noise, and I just thought, I really hope you fancy each other. This is going to be Hogwarts in a couple of months. They were very vocal. A hedgehog sound is snuffly, snuffly, snorty, snorty. That's probably the best way of explaining it. 50% of, definitely 50 to 70% of hedgehog death is pesticide kill, unawareness of the product that you're actually sprinkling on your own ground. Hedgehogs do not eat slug pellets. It is a food chain. Hedgehogs are eating the slug and snail, which is dying of the pesticide kill. Please try and think about if you're scattering slug pellets out in the garden, on the ground, to eradicate them eating your plants and your flowers, that we have wildlife that is actually around. For hedgehogs it's nocturnal, for birds it's in the day. So we would ask you to consider not using the blue slug pellets, which are highly toxic. Unfortunately, hedgehogs are killed on the road. Big kill, as we know. When they come out of hibernation, they are very wobbly. They're dehydrated, they haven't eaten, so they're going to be feeling quite weak. They will be passing to go and start to find water and food. On this occasion, we ask people from the months of maybe March or April, or when the weather's generally getting warmer, to look out for hedgehogs on the road. Manx Hedgehog Conservation Society Hedgehog House, it will be open to the public very soon. We'll be announcing that on our Facebook. We are allowing people to come in and do what we're calling an educational nighttime watch from 6 to 8 o'clock. So we hope the children get involved, and it's all going to be good fun, and you will go away knowing and more knowledgeable of the subject of conservation of hedgehogs.